opportunities. You think they're just gonna fall out the sky, land in your DM, and ask you to pay them for them to give you an opportunity to do something. I'm here to talk to you about these so-called opportunities and ask you, what do you get? Now, here's something I don't understand, and I see it all the time on Twitter. I'm asked about it, and then when I jump into conversations about it on Twitter, people get defensive. And I don't understand this, and it really blows my mind, fam. You think that you think an opportunity to put you on musically is gonna show up in your IG DM or your Twitter DM, and the person's gonna say, hey, I love those beats. I can get you a placement with a major label artist if you just pay me some money. Hey, I love your music. I can put you in front of X, Y, and Z, A&R as long as you pay me money. Now, initially, you're probably like, oh snap, this is great. This person can put me on, they can put me in front of such and such, but you gotta stop and think. You don't know this person from a can of paint. You don't know them from a hole in a wall. They popped up in your DMs saying they can do this, that, and the third for you as long as you give them money. Now, it might sound good, it might read well, but you have to stop and go, who is this person? I don't know anything about this person. I've never heard of this person. And what person is gonna take money from me to give to? So you're gonna pay them money and they're gonna take the beat you made and they're gonna go give it to a bunch of major label artists, and that's gonna put you that's how you're gonna get your Drake or Meek Mill placement. That doesn't even sound logical. But you're so thirsty to get this win that you just go for it. I'm trying to understand why you would do that. Same thing with rappers. You're seeing this thing now go around IG, where rappers that we all listen to is saying, if you know somebody who working, you know a good artist, tag them. DM me if you working. Why? So they can put you on a mixtape with 29 other artists, and you gonna pay $500 at least to be a part of this mixtape. Why that's something anybody would want to be a part of is beyond me, because I'm not about to pay anybody, artist big, artist small. I am not paying you hundreds of dollars to be a part of a mixtape that you're gonna throw on SoundCloud and maybe tweet once. How many times Benny the Butcher do that? How many times did he Instagram or tweet about the mixtape that he had a bunch of artists on? So you spent $500. You got a slot on a crowded mixtape that only went to SoundCloud. What you get after that? What you get? We gotta stop caring about Instagram followers. We gotta stop caring about Twitter followers. Your likes, your comments are not putting money in your pocket. What did you get? You could have taken that $500, that $600, however much it was. You could have Googled, you could have YouTubed ways to market your music. And you could have taken that money and truly invested it in yourself. But when the world was opened up before COVID, I was seeing things like $50 to be a part of this open mic. Not an open mic. They weren't even saying, yo, we gonna have A&Rs there, like that nonsense. They were just saying $50 to get on this stage in a room full of other rappers and rap. And they were framing that as, this is an opportunity. You need to invest in yourself. And I'm like, LOL, there's like 15 quality open mics around the city that are free. Why am I paying you $50 to do an open mic at the club you're at? It's not a fancy club. It's not a club celebrities are going to be at. It's not a club anybody of note is going to be at. It's just a club in the city. But the individual who was putting the event on was framing it as, you give me $50 and you can get on stage at this event, this basic open mic. And you got to invest in yourself. Newsflash. That's not investing in yourself. That's not an opportunity. Listen to me, man. That's not an opportunity. He has the opportunity. He's the one getting money. 15 artists want to rap on that stage. He get $50 for 15 artists, and all they get is maybe 5 minutes of stage time to do a song in a room full of other rappers. And then you get off stage and you did what? Exchange some social media information? We got to start thinking, fam. They're coming out and saying, I got opportunities, I got opportunities. But all they're really saying to you in your face, in your DMs, is give me money. Give me money and I can maybe possibly do something I said I could do, even though you don't know me. And even though I haven't shown you that I can do anything, I'm telling you, but give me money. Watch who you're giving your money to. Unless you can vet the individuals, unless you can have actual conversations, unless you can talk to them and say, what have you done? Show me these things that you've done. Show me. And this is what I do to people in person. So when, someone's in my DMs talking like that, I really don't even entertain it. I really don't. I don't know the percentage, but I can promise you it's not a high percentage that a quality opportunity is gonna come through your DMs. You can get beats, you can sell beats to other artists, you know, you can lease your beats here, there, sell exclusives all over the place to other artists, but don't let somebody come in your DMs and lie to you saying they can get you a placement with a major label artist, because they cannot. Now you just out money. This person know where it goes. Think about your opportunities, man. You also need to think about presentation. And when I say think about presentation, because I swear to God, those Tune album covers, you know what I'm talking about, the Tune album covers. If I should pull one up. If I find one, I'm gonna pull one up for you. Those are not good album covers. Stop getting them. Please stop. Don't do those anymore. Link up with a good graphic designer, build a rapport so they know what you want and have an idea of how to go about getting the product the way you want it to look, crafted. You have to spend a little money. I ain't saying go spend $200-300 on some cover art. You can normally get it done for less than that, for, I don't know, maxing at $100. Maybe you can find somebody who can do it for $50, but you gotta put money into your cover art. Because back in the day when we used to go to CD stores, I bought plenty of CDs from people I never heard of, but flipping through and looking at the CDs, and I said, wow, this cover art is dope. And I would just buy the CD off the strength of the cover art. I did that with MF Doom's album, Victor Vaughn. I never heard of him. At the time, I've never heard of MF Doom, and I damn sure never heard of Victor Vaughn, but the album artwork looked so dope to me, I just bought it. Brother Ali, I forget the name of the album. It was a long time ago. Never heard of Brother Ali before that moment. And the album cover was so dope, I just bought it. Same thing I did with Fort Minor. There's a lot of artists who I just bought their CD without knowing who they were because the album artwork was that dope to me. And a lot of you that I see come across my feed or hand me a CD in the streets, you don't have quality cover art. It's something cheap. It's something you did not want to spend any amount of creativity or any amount of money on. And I promise you, if I see a sponsored post come through my feed and the cover art looks good and the presentation just looks good, I will click it. I will play it. I will hit that link. I will go to where that link sends me. But if it looks like you didn't take time to make a quality cover art, you didn't take time to make a somewhat decent video, I'm not gonna click it. Because if you can't take time to make sure your presentation is good, how do I know you took time to make sure the quality of the audio is good? I'm not gonna believe you did that. Other people aren't gonna believe you did that. So keep in mind, in the back of your head, that presentation matters. You can say, yo, this song is fire. This song is great. But then you have clip art for your, you have some clip art and you're showing it and it's like, I don't want that. I don't want that. If you still selling CDs in the streets and you come up to me and all you got is a CD and a paper sleeve written on Sharpie, I'm not taking that from you. I've turned away plenty of people. I'm not doing that. You couldn't be bothered to, back in the day when I was selling CDs in the streets, we were printing off covers at the house and we were cutting them ourselves with scissors and we were slipping them in the slim jewel cases. Take a little money, but you know, it worked. It looked much better than just having a CD slipped inside of a paper sleeve. It worked. It looked better. People enjoyed it. People who did not know would take the CD and they would buy it because it was presented well. So please take into account your presentation. Please remember these opportunities that people are coming at you saying you need to invest in yourself, or I can do X, Y, and Z for you, and they haven't shown you they can do anything. Ask yourself, what are you gonna get? Because you will end up getting nothing and they will get everything. And all you'll do is lose money and be another story on a thread on Twitter about how someone got you because they told you they could do this and then they ghosted you and now you're out all of this money. Also, you're going out here. Also, when the world opens back up, I promise you, yo, when the artist is coming to your town and they're saying hit such and such so you can come and open up, ask yourself, if I paid them these hundreds of dollars to go open up, to be the first person out there before there's barely anybody in the space, what am I gonna get? Am I gonna make a connection with the artists who I'm opening for? Am I gonna make a connection with the few people that are in the building when I get on stage and start rapping and they don't know who I am at all? But you're gonna hope you're gonna kill it and win some of them over. Ask yourself, is that worth the investment? I promise you, it likely is not. There's better things to do with your money than give it to somebody else because you think it's a shortcut, because you think it's gonna get you further quicker than you can get yourself. This is all about marketing. Just look into it. Just Google it, just YouTube it. DJ Payne 1 talks a lot about it. There's people who have the information if you are willing to listen, look into their information, and then apply it. You know, the streams, those payouts are small. They're small. If you can get yourself a lot of streams, hey, power to you. I hope you can. But there's also ways you can sell direct to them, like a Bandcamp. Getting your Bandcamp lit is more important. Getting your Bandcamp lit will get you more profits than getting your Spotify song, to get your song on Spotify. Because if it's not on a playlist, you're not gonna really see that much money from the stream. But on Bandcamp, if you can get 100 people to pay $10, if you can get 20, 50 fans to pay $10, then you've made more money than you're gonna make off the streams. Rock Marciano dropped his album, was selling it for 30. People thought he was crazy. He was selling out. Those are real fans. Those is hardcore fans. They came out. He said 30. They said, say less. Paid 30 for the album. For an album. Don't tell me you can't do it. I'm certainly about to try it with the next project. I'm gonna spend a lot of money on marketing. I'm spending money marketing this YouTube channel. And I hope that the information reaches somebody. I hope that when the next person slides in your DMs, you ask yourself, what am I gonna get if I give you this money? What opportunity are you even really offering me? Just ask those questions and I promise you, you will not be taken advantage of. And I hope you listen to this information, and I hope I'm able to reach at least one person.